Anis, thank you so much for joining us with Gulf Business. We are at Cityscape Global, a really exciting day one. Uh, just want to know the vision and what are the vision and impact of Dayar al-Haram Phase 2 for Muslims around the world.
Thank you, Rajiv, for having us today. We started our Dayar al-Haram project about 4 or 5 years ago, and we have already committed to buy several pieces of land from the master developer, Qura. We have already started construction of the first phase to be completed next year. When we first started a couple of years ago, there's been talk about foreign ownership being buying, but now things are getting more straight on. There's been talk that more details of foreign ownership will be released in January. But to all intents and purposes, in Makkah and Medina, I think it'll be strictly reserved for Muslims for the right reasons and for those reasons, obvious reasons rather. And what do we do? We have to plan for what they think, what they have in mind. Many of them want to buy for a second residences, so that when their family comes over, they might take turns on a yearly basis, like the first half my children, second half myself, stuff like that. There's a good number of interest for people who want to buy for investment purposes. So we'll see what happens, but most importantly is let's welcome the news of the foreign ownership details to come out and we have better clarity.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Now, what is Arabian Dyar's role in redefining urban living and community development in the holy city?
I'm speaking for myself, not for Saudi Arabia. I think I'm just guessing.
Right.
I think maybe there was no master planning for the holy cities except for the mosque proper. The mosque proper in Makkah and Medina were fantastic. Until today, the royal family is doing phenomenal work and contribution to the Muslim community. But outside, on the perimeters outside, I'm just guessing, but I think there was little master planning. So there comes a developer, master developer by the name of Qura, which developed Masar, the project, which is this linear project, 3.5 kilometers long. So our contribution and our involvement is to be developers within the Masar journey and Masar development. So Masar developers, they are selling plots of land for either residences, branded residences, or hotels. So we are plugging into that system, and we have the ability to do so at very early on, which was 4.5 years ago, and we are the first movers. So to that extent, we have first mover advantage. So we think we know the project a little better than the rest, but we do welcome other developers who have, I think, already committed to land purchase. So what we want to do is to help Qura, who are also developing their own projects, to help Qura to make this Masar a reality by providing above mid-market, upper mid-market to upper mid-scale to luxury segment of the population, so that the whole Muslim world can enjoy living in quality, living in a good quality of life in Makkah while they do their pilgrimage. Okay.
Now, what would you say is the company's commitment to innovation, sustainability, and partnerships, including its collaboration with Google, for AI-driven real estate intelligence?
Thank you. It's always easy to talk about innovation, but sometimes we don't walk the talk.
Right.
So that's always a challenge on our part. Sustainability, yes, in terms of the materials that we use, and also in terms of the architecture design. In Makkah, we have the Makkah style of architecture, which started with the Hijaz. As you know, Hijaz is the western flank of the kingdom. In Riyadh, as a comparison, we talk about the Salmanic or the Najdi architecture. So we do our part, and not only that, we are happy, but when we submit our plans to the Royal Makkah authorities, they've got third-party guidelines. So that makes our job a lot easier. Yeah. Partnerships, we are partner with Masar, whom we buy land from, the Qura. Then we will partner with very good consulting firms. And there's a possibility in the next 1 to 2 or even 3 years, there could be co-investors who have in the last 1 year indicated some interest to talk business with us in terms of co-development.
Now, last question. How is Arabian Dyar supporting Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 and helping the evolving needs of residents and investors?
We have already done so, and we will continue to do so. How have we done so? In the last about 6 years, the company has built and developed and handed over about 6,000 units residential, both apartments and villas. So we've, on the average, delivered about 1,000 units per year. How do we do that? Mainly through National Housing Company, which is part of the Ministry of Housing. And we've done our work. In doing that, what we've done is that we are trying to help our government here in Saudi Arabia to achieve the target of having 70% of the Saudi population have their own homes by 2030. So we make money along the way, but at the same time, we contribute positively and meaningfully.